Hello there, I've just produced this little guide to talk you through partitioning two-digit numbers. So the 72s have come up on the home learning task for this week. So I'll talk you through a quick example with 65 to show you how it works, and then you can apply it across to the 72s. So we start off by looking at the tens and the ones, and the children will already know this, that two-digit numbers consist of tens and ones. So the number 65 is 6 tens, and 6 tens is 60, which we put on this side, and 5 ones is 5. Okay, so once we've established that 65 is 60 and 5, we can then draw in our sticks and our stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And 1, 2. So our sticks represent our tens and our stones represent our ones. We always get children, wherever possible, to demonstrate their understanding of place value with a drawing or a diagram so that we can really ascertain what they understand. Okay, so I've still got 65. We still have 6 tens and 5 ones, but I now am going to show you how we could partition this differently. So this time, instead of having 6 tens and 5 ones, I'm going to partition 65 differently, and I'm going to have 5 tens, and I'm going to shift one of my tens across. So instead of having 5 ones, this time I've got 15. So this is getting children to think about different sets of numbers, different combinations of tens and ones that come together to make 65. If I was going to follow this pattern further, I would take another 10 from my tens column and I'd pop it across into my ones column. So I've got, every time I've got 10 less on this side, and I'm adding 10 more onto this side. So this time, the next sequence will be 10 less than 50, would be 40. And then I've got the 10, I've shifted it over to this side. So this time, instead of 15, I've got 10 more, which is 25. If your child needs a visual reference so that they really understand that they've still got 65, all we're doing is splitting the 65 into different combinations of numbers, then simply get them to draw in the tens and the ones. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I've got 5 tens, which is 50. In here I've got the 10 that I shifted across and my 5 ones. Partitioning tens and ones, sorry, partitioning two-digit numbers into different combinations of tens and ones is a key objective in the Year 2 maths curriculum, and that's to make sure that children really understand about place value, and they can then apply this reasoning later on to more complex addition and subtraction problems. By drawing in the sticks and stones underneath, what that does is that shows children that they've still got 6 tens and 5 ones. They've just split them up slightly differently. If you then wanted to give your child an extra challenge, what you could then do is you could write a number in on one side and say, okay, So now what's missing? How would I solve this? Children have come across these diagrams before, and in school we call them part, whole. And we teach children that these are the two parts here that add together. Excuse my scrappy drawing. These are the two parts here that add together to make the whole. The biggest number always goes at the top. We would sometimes write in the subtract or minus symbol in here as well. And in the early stages of doing this in school, at the beginning of the year, we would give children a diagram like this and get them to write out different calculations. So for example, looking at this one here with my 40, my 25, children would typically write 40 plus 25 equals 65. Then we will go on and challenge them to say, right, so if we have 65 and we take away 40, that leaves us with 25, and so on. So now that you've seen the pattern, hopefully that will support your child to do the same thing for the 72s.